It all comes down to the Steam overlay being turned on. You should be able to turn it off from here. You go right click properties in your Steam library. You do that, and here it should let you disable it. This checkbox, it would be like this one, and you just turn it off. Mine is already turned off. Um, Once that's done, you can now. Well, let me close. Well, whatever. Um, Once that's done, you can go into the game and check your performance. If you still are having trouble running the game, you still have performance issues, and you have an AMD GPU, 6000, 5000 series, 580, 590, an AMD GPU, what you can do is go here, open up the AMD software. You can do that by right-clicking on your desktop and selecting the first option and going to this tab, the last tab. I don't know, mine is in Spanish, but the, the buttons, the tabs, well, should be in the same position regardless of the language. It will be this one, and you go to the middle one, adjust, might say something like that, performance tuning, something like that. And in here you will have all the settings for your graphics card. It will have more turn on or turn off, or more available or disabled, depending on what GPU you have of AMD GPU. It will be like this when you open up. So resizable bar might be here. This would be the rebar that we were talking about. If you have an Intel CPU, like an i3, i5, i7 Intel CPU, it will be resizable bar. But if you have AMD CPU, like Ryzen 5, 3, 7, 9, whatever it is your case, it will say SAM. Either way, it's the same, very same thing. All you have to do is turn it off. Uh, it's like a slider, um, like this one, um, like this. Like the normal, it will be a slider. You just turn it off, um, and that's about it. That's about the fix. Um, all you have to do is those and check it for performance. Check if you are still having troubles. If so, then you might have to see if you can disable resizable bar if you still have it on. You can try turning it off from your BIOS, but that will be another video of its own. There are videos already on how to do that, so you should be able to find those. Um, and that's about it. That's about the fix. It's pretty simple. It's pretty quick. And in the case of you, if in case you have an NVIDIA GPU, um, I don't know. I don't think there's an option to turn off or on rebar with an NVIDIA GPU. I'm not completely sure. What you can do is, like I said, disable it from BIOS, your BIOS, but with disabling the Steam overlay, you should be fine. You should be able to play only with that little change. And like I'll show you right here how my game runs after doing those changes. Um,
Ruin has come to our family. The fiends must be driven
so
back.
here I'm already in
And what better
a
place to
dungeon.
begin than the seat
I'll show you my
of our
graphic settings.
noble
They are
line?
all by the sub default. You can try changing those. This if you still have troubles. I think full screen works better or worse. That depends on the graphic cards and maybe your system. But usually full screen is better. But as you can see, the game runs pretty smoothly. over here, and yeah, as you can see, the game runs perfectly fine. 60 FPS, if not more. Um, let's go like
Executed with impunity. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I don't remember. Uh, that's about it. But as you can see, game runs fine. 60 FPS. I mean, I can go like. So one major thing that you can
I remember
notice
days when the sun
when you have
shone
performance issues is
and
the
laughter
town.
could be
The town
heard from
runs
the
awful
tavern.
when you have performance issues. Like stuff takes forever to open. It's laggy. Really not good to play. But as you can see, game runs fine. It runs just fine. Yeah, that's about it. You saw the fix. You have the fix. You saw how it's running for me. Yeah. Thank you.